anyone here ever been in a car accident before? Yeah! So I've been in a lot, actually. More than I'd like to admit. Today I'll be telling you about two, and they have something in common. Alright, so this first one, to paint the picture, I'm 17 years old. I'm driving. I'm on my way to school. I'm on this nice big highway. There's construction going. And I think it's a great idea to whip out my phone and order a Starbucks drink. So I get out my phone. I'm putting in my little pumpkin spice latte, you know how it is. And apparently, the traffic has stopped. But you know, when you're on your phone, you don't see that the traffic has stopped. And so I'm going, and boom! I've just rear-ended a truck. Uh-oh. So you know what you do when you just got in a car accident? You pull off onto the safety lane, and I'm like, shit. I'm about to get yelled at. Someone's gonna be like, what the fuck? You just rear-ended me. I get out of my car, you know, ready to call my dad. And a boy gets out of his car, or truck, let me, it was a truck. He gets it out of his car and he's like, oh, I'm a boy. Ooh. And so we both call up our dads and we're like, Dad, we've just gotten a little fender bender, what do we do? His truck was completely fine, by the way. My little Mini Coupe, however, was not fine. It had a massive gaping hole in it. So we like exchange insurance and whatnot and go on our merry ways. A couple days later, I get a follow request on Instagram. Who is it? You might ask. It's a boy called Kyle. Anyone here know any Kyles? Yeah. Well, they're the fucking worst. So, we kind of like start dating, if you would say. For 5 months. Never even kissed me. The only thing he could give me was the offer of a vape. So, you know, we'd be on our dates and whatnot, and he'd be like, Miranda, do you want to hit my jewel? And I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm not disgusting. I have no interest in vaping. Who the fuck vapes? Flash forward a couple years, I vape. And now I smoke cigarettes. If Kyle could see me now. We break up eventually, because obviously, what's the point, right? Yeah, so that's my first car accident story. This next one leads to me smoking marijuana for the first time. Scandalous, I know. So me and the friends get together and we're like, alright, I'm gonna smoke weed for the first time. But we have some time to spare, you know how dealers are, they're always a bit slow. So we're like, oh, we'll just go to this coffee shop. This coffee shop is connected to a bunch of strip clubs. And all these strip clubs are on the same street as my high school. Why? It's just Colleen for you. That's the town I'm from. Shout out K-Town. A few of the people here have been here. So, you know, we're in the car. I'm not driving this time, thankfully. So my friend Mike is driving the car, and he's actually a really bad driver. He'd been in many car accidents before, his fault. And you know, we're driving and we're about to pull into this coffee shop, and we're turning left, and suddenly there's this woman in her car, and she just comes out of nowhere, and boom, we've just crashed into each other. And you know how like normally if you get in a car accident you kind of like stop or maybe even like use your brakes? She didn't do that. And so she flies, whoa, straight into the coffee shop. Right through the walls. And so now there's this big car-shaped hole in the wall. And you know, that would, you know, cause problems for a business. And it did. That coffee shop has never reopened. Sorry, I guess. And then, you know, we were like, oh, well, still gonna go smoke some weed, right? So his mom comes and picks us up, takes me to my damaged Mini Cooper, and we drive to the back end of a neighborhood and, you know, blaze up. And now I'm gonna read you some poems. Alright, this one goes along with the strip clubs. I never was a stripper, but I would imagine this is how I'd feel if I was a stripper.
Come on, Queen.
Every night we come here. We come here. We come here and we strip. Stripping off our clothes, one by one. They stare, we strip. They throw cash, we shake ass. The bills keep flying. Green dances in the air. We wave our long, flowing hair. Tits, 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 shaking everywhere. They look and stare, but they don't dare. Tits and ass all around. Dollar bills fall to the ground. It is what is done here. Here where we come. Where we come to strip. Alright, and then to leave you off on a high note, this one's called Tension.
My favorite.
Tension. Sweaty, sweaty, tension. Long, 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 long. Hard, long tension. Hard. Hard, long, sweaty. Sweaty, wet tension. Wet. Wet, hard, long, sweaty, tension. Tension.